Hello, kittens. Hey, mama. Button loves his human. He's not even awake yet. Hi, mama. Hey, Sequin. Hello, madam. This is why, if you want floppy lap cats, seriously, you can't get better than these two. Get some fuzz snagged in your claw. Put the catnip down. Let me scoop the litter boxes first. After I'm done petting this belly. You're adorable. Boy, Fogra is really moving around today. I have no idea how long it's been since the last play session. I just woke up myself. I was up pretty late, or pretty much all night. I had to take one of my cats to the emergency vet because something was wrong with her leg. Looks like a pretty serious soft tissue injury. She's resting comfortably now. So she's forbidden from jumping, and her favorite spot's the bathroom counter. So I had to pick up some poster board and basically wall it off. I also had to take the two towers out. She's on good pain meds. We were watching with Shelby and Lizzie. I think it's the same pain meds that Lizzie had a couple times that she sprained her leg and got a soft tissue injury. Hello, miss. She's like, that's not how you pet me. fuss. Due to my unexpected schedule change, I couldn't get the premium catnip that I wanted, but I picked up some pretty decent stuff. It should be more than adequate, whatever. Let's refill the food bowl, because, you know, munchies. Now, I already can tell you that Mama likes catnip. I had a catnip banana stored up pretty high. Mama found it and pretty much did very bad things to it. Sequin has long legs just like her mama. Waiting for them to take care of any litter box necessities after waking up. What you're gonna do? Place your bets, number 1 and number 2. If Mama does number 1 and number 2 before leaving the litter box, or leaves the litter box before doing anything, house wins. Is number 1. She has not left the box yet. That is a very serious pea face. Yeah. Now, everyone is available for adoption right now. Oh, she's doing both before she left the box. House wins. No bug in the pooper. Grade A quality poop. We look at the poop because it can be a sign of health issues. The boys and Mama are available for regular adoptions, but since they tested positive for FIV, you have the option of adopting them as a permanent foster. What that means is that the adoption fee is $35, and that if there is any FIV related complications, that the shelter will treat it for free. The only big concern is, or not even a big concern, it's a tiny concern, is that some people may have, is that a permanent foster lives with you. You provide their food, care, all their necessities, except for Perfect Pals, who will be their primary vet. You could take them to your own vet if you, after consultating with Perfect Pals, but you'll be on the hook for that. Puck's pooping. I figured he would have to poop. And that looks fairly decent. He puts his butt up so high when he poops. And he's got long legs. But as a permanent foster, Perfect Pals retains legal ownership of a cat. And that's because by law, they cannot treat a family pet on an ongoing basis. So they have to retain legal ownership. But for all intents and purposes, they're your kitty. Sequins tested positive for FIP, or she's believed to have FIP. That diagnosis is derived by eliminating everything else, and if she has symptoms that's the same as cats who have passed from FIP, then it's ruled as FIP. She will be a permanent foster for life, and all medical costs will be covered across the board. But right now she's full. She looks fully healthy. Hold up. Got a phone call. Hello? Yeah? Sequins, yeah, I know. Yeah, she's pretty cute, ain't she? What's that? No, I don't hear any echo. You hear an echo? That's odd. Oh, it's your cat echo. Oh yeah, Sequins is looking forward to meeting her. Alright, bye. So yes, there you go. That's Sequins adopted Echo of the Clone Fosters, and that's where she's going to have 2 siblings and her own Facebook page.
Surprise, second person. Go ahead and keep talking. I'm just here to pet the kitties.
I just told everybody who was adopting Echo.
I noticed something interesting in your hands.
Yeah, Catnip. You sure you want to be here? Could get dangerous. I'll make room for you.
Oh no, I just came here for a quick petting.
Oh, okay. Sing 'em, boys.
Getting so big. Huh?
Echo's name is now Oatmeal. So
there's something interesting on my face.
Yeah. So the Facebook page is, let me see, someone just shared it. Facebook.com/Oatmeal Echo, all one word, all lowercase. So yeah, Oatmeal will have a sibling, a little sibling friend. Uh-oh. Sequin found the catnip.
Yes! I completed my objective. I will leave now.
So from now on, I will refer to Echo by her new name, Oatmeal. That was part of the intro, the announcement. Oh no, that one on the bookcase. On the shelf, like way up. It's supposed to ricochet off a wall. Oh no, letterbox! There. Off of me. Yeah. That'll end well. No fluff. You guys are killing me. Here, chase this. Look over there. I'm sitting over here. I've been tossing fluff behind the kennel to be vacuumed up later. It's like herding cats. Okay, on Facebook, search for Oatmeal Clone Trooper Echo and Friends. That'll bring you to their page. Okay, let's crack let's open Pandora's box here. One of my favorite clips of Oatmeal is when she was such a tiny kitten that she fit inside this, and she was popping her head up and down and circling around. That was before they started putting the crossbar in there. Check it out, Mom. I know Mama is definitely catnip reactive, but she hogged a banana from the kids. Okay, you guys ready? I'll sprinkle a little bit on them. First thing Mama has to do after getting catnip is, yep, here goes the fight. The fights are already starting. Is to lick her butt. That didn't take long. It's the wrong kind of munchies. Now she's washing her leg.
Catnip is the perfect drug or for a cat. It has an instant high. You come down off of it in about 10-15 minutes. You're able to get high again within like a half hour. And 10 years down the line, you won't suddenly find yourself behind the toilet crying against the wall. Is this the type of catnip that I put in a homemade kicker? Catnip's catnip. They were in the feel-good stage right now. Wappy Paw should be starting soon. Close your eyes, close your eyes. Let's get in your fur. There you go. Okay, that's enough. That's a lot of catnip. In humans, catnip has a relaxing effect. You can make catnip tea. It's a little catnip twig. And there goes Mama. This is the slow-acting catnip. It doesn't have a super strong smell like the Yao brand catnip. But I didn't have time to go grab some of that. This is Fred Meyer catnip. It's kind of like the Friskies of cat food. Buck says, "You're gonna wrestle me." It was a gentle takedown. But Sequin's like, "No fair, you scruffed me." And now she's kicking his butt, literally. She's like wrapped around his head. Oh, her tail went in the water. Foul. You're in for it now, Puck. Puck's gonna grow up to be a big boy. Be close and chat. Come over here where everybody can see you. We have 4 catnip reactions. We have not seen any mean nip reactions yet. Okay, they're a little chewy. The boys are not bonded, they can be adopted separately, but the way they play, they would do very well together, and they may become bonded if adopted together. No, I wasn't closing chat. He was closing chat for me. You're right, chicken fish. I can't hear you, but I can read you. The reason why they're not flagged as bonded is because they're not reliant on each other. They're very good together, but they're not reliant on each other. Hey, not the toes, not the toes. Button was going after Puck, got distracted by Pinky, the little soccer ball there, was chewing on it. And next time I'm outside, which will probably be in about 2 hours, I'm going to stop by Mud Bay or Paddywhack and see if they got the strong, good catnip. This has a smell, but it's not like, whoa! Sequin Mama tried to scoop out a whole paw full of catnip. Just sniff. Hey. Don't look at me. You started this. becomes so sweet after her spay. And playful. We'll have another catnip party on Wednesday with the good nip. Let's say 6 p.m. I never said that Pup would be big like Boris sized big, but I think he's going to be big. And they're both very, very black. I think they're actually tuxedos with little to no white. Button has a little. Standard black cats that I see are actually a really dark chocolate brown. Obsessive grooming time, post-nip grooming. Olympia's adopter, or permanent foster care provider, needs to have windows. This is a cat that loves watching out windows. If you missed it, Sequins is going to be adopted by Oatmeal's parents, owners, slaves. Oatmeal was known as Echo here, and she was of the clone trooper fosters. Ain't you just the sweetest so-and-so? Her fur is coming in quite well. And quit moving the water bowl. I think she does it so the water moves, so she can see what the level is. She has very interesting markings. Usually cats have stripes or big, bold circles around their body. She has the lines, but the lines intersect frequently, so it looks like... I guess a good analogy would be cheetah spots or leopard spots, but they're not spots. They're just formed of the lines. Touching and branching off and touching again. I mean, to get a good picture of it. Mama does have some pretty strong Bengal-like traits, but unless her adopter wants to do DNA testing, there's no way to know for sure if she is a Bengal. The only thing we can tell you for sure is that she's a cat. That saying, I once Googled Bengal just to make sure I got the spelling correct, and the picture that came up looked just like her. There's no danger of oatmeal getting sick from Sequins. FIP comes from the coronavirus, a mutation of it, and all cats are exposed to it. So I could tell you pretty much oatmeal has already been exposed to the coronavirus. A normal, otherwise healthy cat has about 1 in 8,000 odds of the coronavirus mutating into FIP. A cat with FIV has a 5% chance. So if you adopt Mama and the Boys as permanent fosters, if it does, God forbid, if it does turn into FIP, all medical costs are covered. Mama's the one who tested positive, and the kittens basically got FIV technically in the short term. Like the boys could shake the virus by the time they're 6 months old. Has the potential for shaking it. You can hold them like babies, and they love it. You can kiss their bellies and scratch their ears. They'll come running when you come home to greet you, most likely. Okay, let's bring out the iPad games. FIV is transferred through really deep cat bites. Basically, the only way that they could give it to another cat or catch it from another cat is to get into a full-on cat fight. And Sequins is not the type of cat that will get into a full-on cat fight. She acts all tough and all that, but she'll book. She'll run. They all drink a lot of water, but it's not anything kidney related. If they do not get adopted, they will move into the FIV room in Perfect Pals, which is kind of empty right now. It's not empty. There's residents in there, but there's a lot of towers, a lot of toys. A lot of the FIV kitties got adopted from the shelter. I'll be posting a picture of the room from outside. The FIV room is a little bit bigger than this room, about twice the size actually, and it has a catio. We're having a really nice day today. And I'm sure the catios are open today. Currently 64 degrees outside. That's downright comfortable. No jacket day, first day of the year. This app is called Game for Cats. It's not free, and if you want anything more than just the basic stuff, you have to pay for add-ons, but it works. Let's see what you guys think about the butterfly. And there's a laser pen section too. Boys like the butterfly. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a walk after this. So nice outside. I got 4 cats that are having health issues in the past week. Very expensive week. Although, got some blood work on Cougar. He does have the same bacteria that Dorian tested positive for, so he got treated for that early, so that's good. But his liver values, his liver, he had fatty liver disease about 4 years ago that was onset by intestinal lymphoma, basically small cell cancer. And his liver was in such poor health that they were wondering how could he still be alive. And we got updated liver values. They're the lowest they've ever been. Yeah. The vet was extremely pleased with his blood results. Everything was in the normal range, except for ones that were indicative of fighting an infection. And Dorian, who I've had to syringe feed, is eating on his own now. He's acting normal. He's basically almost back to good health. Mercury still needs to go to the vet to get the second vet to look at his jaw. The first vet couldn't figure out what's going on. Usually cats with small cell cancer can have it go into remission. And that's what we believe happened to Cougar. They can live out their lives and die of some other cause. And there's been some autopsies done on cats with that, and they couldn't find any trace of it. Mom's stalking the cat tube. What do you guys think? I'm gonna try the laser pen now. Did you know a little bit of trivia on the butterfly? The butterfly was originally called the flutterby because it would flutter on by. Actually, yeah, you can think of cougar as another Grandpa Mason. Probably a little bit more accurate that Grandpa Mason is another cougar. They have their own specialities. Grandpa Mason is better with kittens and being like a surrogate mom. Cougar is good at teaching etiquette, kitty etiquette. How to behave around adult cats that are not your mother. It's currently going crazy over there. I believe they are officially off the catnip. Mama, I think, is still going, but the kittens are done. See, mama cats will let the kittens get away with murder. And it's like, Cooper teaches them that they can't do the same thing with their mom with other cats. He'll break out the kitten flattening paw if they do. Whoa. Oh. Basically, if a kitten tries to nurse off a cougar or bite their tail, he takes his paw and goes gently, bap. And the kitten will either ignore it and get bapped again, absolutely freak the frick out, but stop it, but stop doing what they were doing, or they cringe and back up and stop doing it. Mostly. What we've learned is that kittens, when they meet new cats, for example, they get adopted, they don't just charge in and start going bam, bam, and then you got this adult cat going, what the frick is this thing? And they become buddies faster. The kittens know how to respect an adult. Turtle Mom. You're standing on your mama. Mom says, Button, you're a jerk. If you like these cat ball toys or the cat canoes, you can go to thecatball.com. THECATBALL. Button's trying to take the window jam out of the window. Sequins is going after Mama. Hey, we're trying to feed the cat ball. They're wrestling in there. Mom's still underneath there. Mama, I would say Mama is above average on intelligence. The Sequins is just a hair below her. The boys are like, yeah, never mind. He's like, we're smart too. Yeah, right, boy. They're average intelligence. They don't think before they do anything. Everything they plan consists of just step one. High five. Lizzie, I believe, was the smartest foster I've ever had. She had clear problem-solving skills before she could even walk. She climbed the fence and escaped before she could walk. Once she figured something out, she was able to repeat it before she could walk. The same fence held in Gaia's kittens for like an extra week longer than little Lizzie. But I had the weighing scale in here, and it's called the sliding scale because, well, they slide on it. Lizzie slid down it and immediately figured out how to maintain traction and then walked right back up. Backwards. Oh, she's getting worked up. Look at her tail. I love it. Well, Lizzie is definitely not bored. She has two of the kittens from the hurricanes, Jody and Violet, and they all get along the kittens get along really well. Jody decided that she was alpha cat, and then Mama Shelby came along, which says, I am alpha cat. So they're working that out. Jody says, I was here first. Shelby says, I am older, I'm experienced, I actually am a mom. I'm a queen. I was a queen. Shelby is trying to play with the kittens now, but the kittens aren't used to her playing yet, so they don't know what to make of it. I say kittens, but they're not kittens anymore. Let's get some laser action going. Bring out the red demon. And then I'll sweep up the catnip. And we'll call it a day. You'll see a lot of the only step one plans from the boys because they chase with reckless abandon. Sequins is a little bit more calculating and stalking, like with chasing the dot. The boys are just like, bonsai! So Wednesday, 6 p.m. is when we're going to do another catnip party with the grade A premium Catnip. If you want to try laser pen with your cats, be sure to get one from a pet store. Do not use one that you'll get from an office store. The office store is a much brighter light and it's dangerous for it could hurt their eyes. It's on the back of Mama's head. Who goes for it? Of course, Puck would. It's like putting a kick me sign on someone's back. See how I'm fixing the blanket? Okay, Mama, one last thing for you, then the red demon's going into hiding. Let me try this thing. I haven't used it in ages. I'm not sure if it'll pick up the catnip or not. No, I don't think so. It needs to be cleaned. Oh, it is. It's good for picking up litter, but I haven't really used it as such. My boy took the broom out. Yeah, it's okay. And it'll miss. Did I wear you out, Button? Very easygoing cats. Sorry for the static electricity. Come on. Alright. Thank you for watching. Be sure to keep watching. Because these guys are fun to watch. I'm going to gather up all the foam soccer balls and throw them before I depart. I have some great looking blankets that I'll be bringing in tomorrow. Sequin loves the, I think it's definitely Sequins, but I think they all love it when these foam soccer balls ricochet off of things. Okay, boys, ready? And ladies, let me grab that stuff. What time is it? 3:31? Good. Time for my walk. Oh no, it's in the litter box. You guys wore out. That was a good play session. Mama's not. I like how she drops it and she sits on it. And before I've seen her kill it because it touched her belly. Nicely done, Button. He got it in the air. Okay. Enjoy the kittens. Have a nice day.